Welcome to the Biocode System course. We are so excited that you are joining us to learn this revolutionary practice that is going to transform your life one moment at a time. My name is Rebecca, and I'm here with Dr. Jill, the creator of the Biocode System. And in this module, we're going to share with you all of the foundational concepts, ideas, and rules to the game, everything that you need to know to be set up for success as you learn this new way of thinking and acting. There are 5 biocodes, each are unique with a unique skill set. And the foundational concepts are really going to set you up to make the most out of this experience. So, Dr. Jill, this is so exciting that we are starting this course. And of course, these foundational concepts are the most important piece. As you like to say, a strong foundation is what's needed in any project or experience. So let's share what everyone can expect as they go through this course.
Well, the biocode system is clearly a new way of thinking, and more important, it's a new way of acting. You know, we all have experiences throughout our day, and when things are going great, everything's fine, and we're all laughing, and we're thumbs up, and we're having a really good time. But where are we learning how to manage ourselves and manage and interact with other people when things are not going according to plan? You know, there's so many workshops and seminars and books and strategies and self-help, and there's so much content out there. And historically, what we have found is people are absorbing enormous amounts of information, and we know more than we could do. So we have a society who understands the concept of, yeah, be the difference. Be the difference you want to see in the world. You know, the people that I'm meeting, they'd like to get through a single day without people driving them crazy. You know, what happened was the bar was set way, 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 way too high with how do we behave when we're under stress. And as a result of that, people assume that we should just know better or people should just do better. But what you and I know now, after this discovery, it's not that people could do better. And it's not that we don't want to do better. It's that there's a missing skill set. And as a result of that missing skill set, there's a world that's filled up with the people who want to have a good life. We all want what's good. We all want to be happy and healthy. We all want to be successful. We want to be useful and purposeful. We want to belong to something greater than ourselves that we could grow into. But time and time again, what goes missing is the how do we do that in stressful moments. So this body of work is so unique and so different because yes, when stress hits, and everybody is under stress at some point of the day, whether it's little bits or a lot of it, you know, the go-to strategies are to move away from the situation and take a break from it, right? There's so many things that we do. Maybe we exercise or go for a walk or meditate or take a breath and exhale. But the point is, it's strategies that you and I call take the day off strategies. It means we've depleted ourselves in our environment. We have moved away from the environment to replenish and to get our energy back and center ourselves again. But here's the challenge. Come Monday morning or that next moment, you're going to walk right back into that moment and it's going to be waiting for you. And the cycle is going to repeat itself again and again. Sure, we could always take the day off. And you and I love things like that. And I'm sure the people enrolled in this course love the take the day off strategies. Those are all brilliant and they're fine and they're wonderful. But in this course, the new way of thinking and the new way of acting is we are going to learn how to take that day on in the environment, in the stress of the moment, and we are going to grow in the environment so that we become stronger than our stress. We're actually even going to use the stress, like going to the gym, as a strategy for our personal growth. And that's the game changer right there.
Yes. And I think another important part, a foundational concept for people to realize is that the biocode system is all about you. And there's this beautiful piece of responsibility and also empowerment and an anonymity to it. So, can you share a little more about why that's important and how you chose to design this practice?
Well, when I chose to design this practice, honestly, the program picked me more than I picked the program. And you could listen to the origin story about where this body of work came from. But when I got involved with creating this process, what I knew for a fact, in order for somebody to improve their life, number one, it had to be personal. It had to be only about them. Nobody else could be involved or dependent, or it can't be hinged upon somebody else's behaviors or moves for that person to be a success. So yes, the program is this one-way energy of you learning the skills, the tools to develop yourself and be an empowered person, even in the most difficult moments, with nobody having to change other than that person. What was also extremely important to me in developing this program is it needed to be practical. Because, like I said, we've gone to every workshop, every seminar, we've done every assessment, we've taken every quiz, we've done everything to improve ourselves. But yet, statistically, Gallup says that 80% of the workforce is under chronic stress. The American Institute for Stress says 80% of the world experiences excesses on a daily basis. This is not a problem. This is an epidemic because we don't have skills of how to strengthen ourselves practically in the moment. So what I knew is that humans, all of us, experience and gather so much knowledge, but we know more than we could do. We call this program the Do Muscle because it's about taking everything that you know and putting it into practice in your day-to-day life. So you're going to be exercising these practices throughout the day. That's right. We're not going to be sitting in a classroom. We're not going to be taking notes and journaling. Once you learn this concept, you're going to learn a little, and then you're going to practice a lot because that's where the growth comes from. And the last part is that it's powerful, because the only thing that mattered to me is for people to create habits that are going to stick, to actually change the behavior so they become the walking, talking, living example of this. So yes, it's very unique and different, but it really works because we're going to take everything that we know. Everybody knows to be good, be kind, be courteous, be nice, right? Everybody, we learned that day one, behave kind. But how many of us could actually do that in stressful moments? So we're going to go ahead and put our metaphorical gym shoes on, and we're going to hit the real life gym, and we're going to get in rock solid shape as you start to implement these skills one biocode at a time.